Hello everybody. We are gathered here once again in a discussion. I say discussion in the hopes that you guys will feel free to interact with us, actually engage in a lively discussion, whether that's comments or your own videos or hunting me down and, well, no, that's a little weird. Don't do that, please. Lively and respectful debate, because I really don't expect you to agree with everything I say. In fact, I really hope that at least to some extent you actually don't agree with everything I say. So diving in, the topic today is the problem of transcendent definitions. I've kind of mentioned this in my other videos when I talked about beauty, and I even think the last video of like perfection, about when the issue with this. We were talking in my class today about free will, which then devolved into a discussion of whether or not we actually have free will, and as that discussion was changing, I was noticing that the definition of free will was changing. As that happened, free will became this sort of transcendent concept that in order to actually obtain free will, we'd have to transcend past our physical, psychological, emotional, mental restraints that we have as humans. Which is utterly impossible, and when that happens, there's really no point to talking about free will in any sort of practical manner. These transcendent definitions, I mentioned beauty and perfection once. Beauty moves past our humanity when we're, covering our faces with stuff, when we're contorting, twisting, molding our bodies, when we're trying to be anything but human. It really loses any sort of practical application, and it becomes a discussion of theoretical. Now the danger is when you actually take that theoretical discussion and you put it into a practical manner, because now, well, we don't have free will. Now we'll never be beautiful. Now, perfection is whatever it is, and then we kind of find ourselves in this dismal state of trying to be anything that we're not. But I have news for you guys. Like it or not, you're all human. You were born human, you were born with various restraints, physically and mentally, and you're probably going to be that way for the rest of your lives. I don't think our technology is quite at a point where we can transcend our humanity, and it may never be, but that's a whole different discussion. So, what I want to say then is to sort of rethink, or to be aware and watch out for these transcendent definitions, any concept that we have that moves past our humanity. These restraints that we have as human aren't bad restraints. I mean, yeah, it kind of sucks to be human, but any artist will tell you anything you create, it has to be done within a set of restraints. Any story that you write, picture that you draw, anything, you have to do that. If you can do everything, then there's no context for anything. It's these restraints, these limitations that provide meaning and context to our lives, which is probably one of the reasons why they're there. So that's something that actually, in a sense, needs to be embraced and needs to be thoroughly explored, is how does this apply to being human? What does this look like in a practical manner? Now, I'm all for like a theoretical discussion of free will and beauty, and I mean even like these futuristic ideas of transhumanism and technological singularity are really interesting. But still, anything that transcends humanity, any desire to transcend humanity, or anything that sort of tries to transcend humanity, I kind of have to shake my head at, because that's an impossible task. And you're all the way up in space. We're up here talking about this stuff. That's all well and good, but at some point in time, we gotta just come back down, and we gotta look at what we got. So, I would ask you to sort of keep an eye out or watch out for these transcendent ideas of concepts that you have that transcend humanity, and concepts that you hear, read, whatsoever that you see, and then just keep it in perspective, because this is who we are, like it or not. And that's about it. Please let me know what you think about these. Let me know of any other concepts that we have that really just that really transcend our humanity, and whether you think that we should keep things down here, or there's a reason why all these things are up here. Maybe they are actually obtainable by us or not. So yeah, that's it, and I will talk to you guys later. Have a great day.